I don't know why I keep sitting down in the seat like I haven't been sitting here recording other reactions, but what's up? I'm Nick, and I'm back with another reaction video, and I decided to do something a little different and watch somebody that I usually watch, but I just didn't catch this video, so I decided to react to it. Now, if you don't know who this is Young Dunn, the soft god, but he does these animated videos and he literally never misses. He never misses, and he uploads animations at a consistent rate. And I don't really know how he does this or where he's getting these stories from. Yeah, I know it's a lot that goes into it, but I'm about to check out He Trapped Me Inside a 7-Eleven. Now, I know this is probably going to be really entertaining. Something funny always happening to him, but yeah, let's check this out and see what he got for us.
I go to open the door, and then the door was locked. Instantly, I realized what had happened. Aaron back here must have had some kind of button behind the counter that lets him lock the door from the inside, you know, to prevent people from stealing.
Uh-oh, look like he got caught. Somebody think he's stealing. Oh, he's
How
stealing.
much money would you risk throwing away your life for? Like if you were going to commit a crime that would land you in prison for a long time, possibly even life, how much money would it take for you to take that risk?
It's a real question. How much would... I don't know, man. They say everybody got a price, but I don't know. I ain't trying to go to jail for life, man. That's... nah.
100,000? Nah. 1 million? Maybe. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, that is.
1 billion.
Sheesh.
That might be worth it. $1 billion? Do you even know how much $1 billion is? If you could save $100 every day for the rest of your life, do you know how many years it would take you to save $1 billion? 27,397 years to touch $1 billion. That might be worth it. Well, as it would turn out, for me, apparently, I'm willing to throw away my life for a whopping $2. Now,
not $2. Not $2, bruh. You wildin' out.
Obviously, that sounds ridiculous. No sane person would risk it all for a measly $2. You can't even buy a small coffee from Starbucks with $2. Yet, that's how much money I almost threw everything away for. Let me explain. So, recently, my girl and I went to get lunch together, and this was right after I moved to Houston and had not yet received my car, which was being shipped from California. So we had to take her car. And of course, you know, as the guy, I decided that I'm gonna drive. I don't care if it's her car, doesn't matter. I'm driving. So we get in her car and start to make our way to the restaurant. On the way, I noticed that her front right tire was low on air, and not by a little. According to the tire sensor on the dashboard, it was more than halfway deflated, which is sorta dangerous to be driving on a tire like that.
Right.
All it would take is for her to hit a pothole at the wrong angle for the tire to blow out, possibly leaving her stranded in a bad area, or worse, cause an accident. Fellas.
Man, yeah. Them tires ain't nothing to play with. Make sure you got your stuff together, because anything happen nowadays, the craziest stuff be happening. Especially in traffic. People crazy. Wrecks happening any type of way. Random stuff. I wouldn't even trust my luck nowadays.
This is why you gotta drive. She must have been driving around on this half-empty tire for at least a week. But she's a lady. And although some women are good at taking care of stuff like this, changing their oil, all of that, a lot of girls ain't trying to deal with something like this on their own. So, seeing a perfect opportunity to do some clutch man for my girl, I decided to stop at the nearest gas station to fill up the tire with some air. So I carefully made my way to the nearest gas station, pull up to the air pump, and get out of the car all smooth like, you know, time for me to save the day. I walk up to the pump.
Man, he look like he about to go straight to a party or something. Or he about to go snowboard.
Have the air hose and go to swipe the debit card to get it started up. But after a couple swipes, I realized that the card reader wasn't working. All right, not a big deal. Sure, I would have loved for it to have worked off rip, because that would have just made things look a little smoother. But okay, I can still save the day, because these air pumps also take quarters. So I put down the air hose and I head inside of the gas station to get some quarters for the machine. I walk up to the counter where I was greeted by the cashier. Hey, how's it going? Hey, what's good, man? Tell me something. Is the air pump machine working? I tried swiping my card, but it wouldn't turn on or anything. Yeah, it's working. Maybe the card reader is down. It's only $2 though. You got any cash? Yeah, I got $2 right here. Let me get some quarters. He gives me my 8 quarters and I head back to the car. Okay. This is taking a little longer and a little more effort than it should have.
Hold on, bro. Now that I'm thinking about it, what could you have possibly done to risk your life for $2? Like, you just paid, so something about to go wrong.
Well, not to worry. I'm gonna put in these quarters.
They about to take his money, bro.
Look like a goddamn stud while I'm doing it.
Perfect.
And get some brownie points from the lady.
Yes, sir.
Lunch, and then live happily ever after. I put in a couple quarters, and I noticed that the machine isn't giving me any positive feedback. You know, I felt like I was supposed to start hearing some rumblings happen with the machine, you know, some knocking or whirling to let me know that the machine is warming up. I put in a few more quarters, and I'm still not hearing anything. So I'm like, all right, maybe it waits until it gets all 8 for it to start up. I put in the last quarter, nothing. The machine hold me. Now,
boy, I'd be sick. It's only $2, and I'll still be sick. I feel it, but I don't know what he about to do though.
My girl is watching the whole time. She saw me put in all 8 quarters, so now I'm invested. Because I need her to know that when it comes to this man, I know what I'm doing.
Yes, sir.
She can rely on me. So I toss the air hose to the ground. I head back inside. But this time, I got a little more, what the in my walk. So I walk up to the clerk, and I'm like, hey, brother, I thought you said the air machine was working. Yeah.
Hey, brother. Hey, brother.
It was working this morning. It should be working. Well, I just put the 8 quarters in, and I ain't get no air. What's up with that?
What's up with that?
Are you sure you did it right? Did I do it right? Well, what do you mean? It's an air...
Oh, me, I'd have been mad. He said, did you do it right? Boy, what?
I'm not a Tesla. I put the coins in and the air ain't come on. That's all there is to it, right? I guess it's not working then. Okay. All right, you know what? Not a big deal. Just let me get back my $2 and I'll just go to another gas station. Oh, sorry, Chief. I can't do that. What do you mean you can't do that?
Run my fade, bro. Run my fade. That's funny, but they'd have to give me my money back, bro. And that's wild. I know places that would do stuff like this.
I gave you $2 for the air. I ain't get no air, so you owe me $2, right? Unfortunately, the air pump doesn't belong to the gas station, so technically I can't refund you that money. I can give you their number though. You can call them, file a claim. File a claim. It's $2. So now I'm getting pissed off, cause now I'm about to
the vein inside his face
in front of my girl because he lied to me. He told me that the pump was working. I don't care what arrangements the gas station has made with the air pump people. It's a service provided on your property. If it steals my money, you give me back that money and then you take it up with whatever trash air pump company you're using. If anything, I'm doing you a favor by letting you know that the machine is broken.
He on his last leg. He about to spaz out on him. Yeah, he about to go to jail for something else. Forget the stealing. He ain't trying to go outside around his girl. I feel it. People do anything not to be embarrassed.
That's what I tell him. Hey, brother, how about this?
Hey, brother.
You call him and let him know it's not working. I don't work here. If you can't figure out a way to turn it on, then just give me my $2 back and I'll be on my way. My name is Aaron. Okay, Aaron. Please refund me my money and I'll be on my way. Sir, like I said, I can't do that. I can't lose my job by taking money out of the register. I'm sorry.
Aaron said, I'm not folding. I'm not folding.
Do that. I can't lose my job by taking money out of the register. I'm sorry. Like I said, I can give you the number, but I can't call them. I can't go outside. I gotta stay at the register. Now, of course, $2 isn't a lot of money.
Boy, you see somebody's eyes do that, you might want to get... He about to set this store on fire.
It wasn't about the money. It was about the principle. It was about the fact that my girl saw me put 2 of my dollars in the machine and ain't no air in the tire. Now I look like the idiot. And of course, my girl probably isn't thinking any of this. There's no way I could have known that the machine was broken after Aaron here told me that it was working. But that's not a risk my irrational male ego was willing to take. Nah, I'ma leave this gas station with something to show for it. Realizing that I couldn't make him take $2 out of the register, I looked down at the checkout counter and I saw a pack of my favorite mint-flavored chewing gum. I picked it up and I asked good old Aaron over here how much it cost. He told me $1.69. I say, cool, let's call it even. Hey, I'll even let you keep the change. As I'm walking towards the door, he's like, hey man.
Oh, snap. He said, I'm getting my $2. I ain't expect him. He just walked out the door.
Even let you keep the change.
Yo.
As I'm walking towards the door, he's like, hey man, I can't let you do that. And I'm thinking, you ain't gotta let me do shit. This is what's happening. I go to open the door and then the door was locked. Instantly, I realized what had happened. Aaron back here must have had some kind of button behind the counter that lets him lock the door from the inside, you know, to prevent people from stealing.
Aaron said, I'm just doing my job, sir. I'm not going for it. I'm not about to get fired for this $2.
Now I was furious. I turned around and looked him in the eyes. And for a second, I contemplated going behind that counter to show Aaron what happens when you try to be a hero. But then, another second passed. And I thought about all the ways that this could go. And none of them ended with me looking good. In fact, most of them ended with me in the back of a squad car and my girl still driving around with a flat
Oh my
tire.
God.
So I threw the gum on the counter, told him to open the goddamn door. I walked out, got in the car, and we left the gas station. My girl could tell that I was a little pissed, so she was like, is everything okay? And y'all know how much I love that question. So then I was like, yeah, let's go to lunch. We'll sort out the tire after. And she ended up getting the tire replaced at a dealership the next day. I guess it had a leak. Moral of the story, ain't no moral, man. I was just pissed.
That's funny. That is. Let me see if there's any.
You've been chosen.
I think he'd be able to add at the very end though. Like, what's good?
Sorry, mama, I know
Hey,
I don't call enough.
hey.
I've been losing track of time.
Oh yeah, he do music too, but he got a whole team working with him. They got like,
For the life, but I can't.
dang, it's a lot going into these videos, and it's crazy how often he put them out. But yeah, I love watching these videos because they always entertaining, like I said. But he always have a moral. I mean, he said he didn't have a moral in this one, but I think the moral is he didn't let his ego get the best of him, because he could have. Like, he could end up doing a bunch of different things. A lot of people I know would not let that $2 go. But hey, he said forget it. It ain't worth it. He thought logically. Some people wouldn't have did that. Hopefully you enjoyed this reaction. And to me, him and Swoozy, they run the animation scene. But then again, I don't know a lot of animators and different stuff. So these are the only two I like. Well, Noah really, but they never miss. So yeah, and they did a collab together. That's like best of both worlds. Like, I love watching animations and storytelling and stuff. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next video I do. Peace.